best game of the series for you fellas?
I thought we played pretty good last game, to tell you the truth. We didn't finish it off. Good teams with talent are always going to have pushes in the game. I thought their first 10 minutes was good. I thought didn't execute well in D zone and turned some pucks over. And then I thought once we settled in, we played a pretty good game. But, our last 3 games, obviously, we've been getting better and want to just keep getting better in the series. That's what you want to do.
Mike, there was a lot of talk about how deep Tampa was up front going into the series, but you have gotten scoring from pretty much every line. You just talk a little bit about your depths.
Well, obviously, the more guys we have healthy, the more depth we have. Now, at the start, we weren't very deep just because of the way our lineup was, but you put one guy in and then you move your people around. And I thought Sheehan struggled early in the series, and then suddenly he's going good. And then Glennie's line plays good all the time, so then you got Pav and Z. So, we're pretty comfortable with our lineup and the way we play, and we just got to continue to execute. We know each game gets harder and harder, and so we got to find a way to win a home game.
Mike, to feed off of that, Stamkos hasn't scored yet this series. That's 5 straight games. That's about as much as he's gone during the regular season. What is it about, and what have you done to be able to stop Stamkos?
Well, obviously, when you look at their team, the guys that are going to get your most attention are going to be Johnson and Stamkos, and you do everything you can to make sure those guys have the fewest touches possible. And that's just the way it is some nights in the playoffs. You score by committee. You use your team, not just the individual, and you try to find a way to get yourself touches and get yourself looks. And the opposition's doing everything you can to stop us. They're trying to do the same to Zetterberg and the same to Datsuk, Tatar and Nyquist, those guys. Anybody who scores for us, they're trying to take their space away.
How critical is it, though, for this series that you have on Stamkos?
Well, obviously, you got to get more than they do. It's real simple. And so you got to shut down the other team the best you possibly can. No team's been able to win 2 games in a row in this series. And so now, we got to get our mind right and get it ready for the next game. That, to me, is the biggest thing in these series. You got to keep getting better, and you got to find a way to do it when you get your opportunities. So we feel good about our team, and we're thankful we're going home.
Mike, you mentioned getting better the last 2 or 3 games. What has clicked in these last few games? What have you guys done better that maybe wasn't happening earlier?
Well, just our execution and our depth. In games 1 and 2, we didn't have Abdicator, and so Zetterberg and Datsuk played together, and then Sheehan struggled, so we had 2 lines. Suddenly we have 4 lines. It makes a big difference. And so is it because Riley got comfortable? Is it because we got Abby back and now Z's playing with him and Nyquist? I don't know, but for whatever reason, we seem to be more comfortable. We're executing better and playing with more pace and limiting their opportunities more. Mike,
Peter has the exact same demeanor after a win and after a loss. Is that part of what you like about him? That
Yeah, obviously he's a elite competitor. We talked about this all the time. He's got good savvy about him. He thinks he's going to win. He's a real confident guy, and he's great athleticism. Plays the puck well, and he's playing well for us in the series. And we just need him to continue to get better, just like the rest of the team.
Hey, Mike, how about just comment on the special teams? You were able to get 2 on the power play tonight, and double the total for the series. And on the PK, again, we stayed out of the box tonight, too, like you've been wanting to do.
Well, obviously, discipline's huge, and you can't be going to the box all the time. We've taken too many penalties in this series, and so you got to kill. I thought Mrazek was real solid, and then the guys that penalty kill, do a real nice job for us. Tony looks after that, and then Jim Hiller looks after the power play. And, we work hard as a group to try to make the adjustments to stop the opposition, obviously. Now, it doesn't always work, but you work at it, you go through with your guys, and try to clean up the things you're not doing as well. And that's what you do each and every day in between games in the series. See you guys.